So we have a claims report where users can take I'll call it a slimmed down claims file, because we certainly don't need all the information that might be available on a claim, like PHI as an example. But we would need some basic information like the billing provider, the allowed amount, any modifiers, place of services, for example. And I can upload a claim file. We do give users what a sample file layout looks like, so to make that process a bit easier. But you would upload that file to our system. And once that file has been uploaded, I would be able to choose the carriers and networks that I essentially want to reprice my claims against, right? So I know from my claim file what the total allowed amount was at a line item level. But now I want to see, let's say, those same claim lines, but use the rates from the MRF data themselves as a point of comparison, as well as bring in CMS rates. So the system is going to take the file and now marry it up against those three networks that I selected. It's generating the file in the background, and it's going to recognize that I uploaded a sample claim file of 100 claims with a total allowed amount of $32,184. Using Blue Cross Blue Shield as an example, we were able to match up 98 of those claim lines. The total allowed amount from those 98 claim lines was $32,162. But if we were to use the rates from Blue Cross Blue Shield Massachusetts, that allowed amount would have actually been slightly higher, about 2.3% higher, for $32,913. But if the first choice PPO network was used, that same $32,162 that I had in my sample file would have been repriced at $24,374 for savings of about almost 32%, using the first choice PPO data. Now, don't read too much into these rates. This was obviously a sample data set of only 100 claim lines, but this allows users to be able to get a very quick idea of how a given population and their claim experience, what the pricing would have looked like using alternative networks. And now I can compare different options against one another. And we provide that information in a visual form as well, looking at total dollars as well as the percent differences. We provide other summary reports, such as breaking that data down by billing code, so I can see that in this example here, the 74177, there was a total allowed amount of $1,800. There's 4 claims. What the total would have been repriced with Blue Cross Blue Shield Massachusetts versus First Choice versus MedCost. I can see that broken out by billing code and provider. If I had uploaded place of service, this would even break it down, so I can see what those differences are, inpatient, outpatient office as an example. And then lastly, I get the claim file back itself. So I would see whatever fields I had uploaded, as well as then what the repriced rates would have been from those given networks. And then, of course, this information can be exported for further analysis.